Hello, and thank you for trusting me to read for you. I have a new camera, and I have tried for almost 2 hours to make it not be super blurry, but I think the words on the card are kind of small. So I'm just going to go ahead and read for you, and I'll make sure that can send you exactly what they say. If you can't read or see something, I can email you a picture. Still trying to figure this camera out. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the breakup reading. Then I'm going to do spread number 59 for you, which is the new love spread. I want to do this for you because I feel like you want some things to be different, even with this person. So I feel like that's something that I want to add. And then I'm going to be doing dice readings. So I'm going to be doing one for you just as a thank you for your patience. So I would like you to just kind of take a breath. I feel like you're kind of holding some energy in your stomach. I have the white page here because I'm hoping that it will make it a little bit less blurry, but we'll see. What we're going to do is this spread has 8 cards, and then it also comes with, excuse me, the spread has 5 cards, and then there's 3 bonus cards for this one. So we're going to do the first 5 for the reading. That one just fell out. It's interesting because I was saying 5 as that fell out. So we'll put that over there for a second. So that's why did we break up? Number 2, what could you do differently? I guess I could put these here while I pick them. Number 3, will they come back? Now, this is a tarot deck that also had, basically, this deck has 5 different decks on it. So we're going to answer a lot of questions. Then number 4, what should you learn? And then number 5 is going to answer if they regret breaking up or not. Okay, I'm going to make this a little more aesthetically pleasing now that we got them all out. Yes, I like that. Okay. So, card number 1, why did we break up? So, this is showing as the upright Hierophant card. So, that's tradition and balance. I feel that you wanted a traditional connection with this person. So you were looking for marriage, you were looking for something that was long lasting. And sometimes, unfortunately, that became the focus. Being in the relationship with this person became more of a focus than the person. So there are some other things on here. So also, I feel like some of these things that you have really been thinking about, just the answer on this card is showing is no. It says, keep learning a new outlook. So I don't feel that the person that you are like, I want a marriage that's traditional, that looks like this, that like you had kind of set up a path that you wanted for your life. But during setting up that path, you kind of took out the randomness of it. And so now you were kind of like, I want this path this way. And that was not how this person wanted to go. So there was a little bit of incompatibility with what you were looking for, is what I see right off the bat. And sometimes incompatibilities are things that we can like make adjustments for. But if it's like your base feelings, your base beliefs. Like if you believe that a certain political way and it's super important to you, it's not very often that people can coexist in that kind of energy where things aren't matched up like that. So I feel like there was a little bit of that. Card number 2, what could you do differently? This is showing as the Knight of Wands. This says passion, travel, and creativity. I feel that when this person kind of came into your life, you stopped doing some of the things you liked to do. So that means that you really were giving them a lot of your time and your attention and your focus, but you were kind of giving some of that energy really quick into it because I see the timing is showing as weeks. I feel like when you met this person, you were just like, wow, we really connect, we really match up. I feel like you are, on this level that we really connect at. And I feel like some of that energy, you went a little bit fast for it. And I feel like that's why this was the cause of the breakup because it was like, oh, I met this person and we really connect and I really want this, so this is where we're going. And I don't feel that this other person really liked being told where they were going. Card number three, will they come back? It shows as no. It does say you deserve better. This also shows up as the upright hangman, which is showing as wise. I think it's really interesting because wise is on this card and on this card. So I feel that not only are you making some wise choices, I feel that there's someone in your life who is wise, who is giving you some guidance and instruction. And this is really, I feel like you've kind of made some choices already. I feel that you were almost getting some, what's the word? I'm sorry, I can feel it on the tip of my tongue. Like you wanted to match up what you were feeling with what the cards say. There's a word for that, but I can't think of it off the top of my head, and I don't want you to have to sit here while I think. Okay, so card number four. What should you learn from this experience? This is showing as the upright Seven of Cups. It's showing as love addiction. So I really feel that the thing that you need to learn from this experience is that you love love. You love romance. You love the idea of being in that committed relationship. But I feel that some of kind of like what you've been taught or shown through society or maybe different people in your life is really actually affecting how you're looking at life. You get a little bit of a so when we meet someone and it's new and it's exciting, our brains actually create chemicals that help us feel really good, and we can actually become like addicted to those experiences. So I feel that you and this person, you kind of like, you go in and then you're out and it's hot and it's cold, and so it's something that your water is coming in here. I feel like there's some situation where you're giving a lot to this like this connection, but this person doesn't always give. They actually spend a lot more time taking. I feel like that's why the hangman is coming up, because it's allowing you to look at a different perspective from this situation. This person, I feel that the energy of like having those too many choices, this person never really made a commitment, but you kind of made your own commitment. So then you kind of got a little resentful because the person wasn't matching your energy, but you kind of like made that your like, this is what I want, this is what's going to happen, almost like an ultimatum energy, like I won't waste my time with someone. Well, nobody really is a waste of time. You're going to learn from someone, you're going to experience things. So I do feel that this person was in your life for a reason. I feel that you know that things weren't always the most positive between the two of you. I feel that this person, I don't see them coming back because I feel that they are looking for something different than you are. So I know that's difficult, but I feel that you've actually processed this quite a bit. You just wanted some reassurance. That's still not the word. There's a word. It'll probably come out before the end of this because I can feel it. It's a word you've actually been saying. Confirmation. That's it. Confirmation on what you know. Okay. Number five, do they regret breaking up? Yes, but it also says you finished the lesson. This is showing as upright the world, which is really interesting because this is the last card in the major arcana, which is about our path. There's a lot of major cards in here. I think it's really interesting too that this one, like 21 and 12, they're kind of reversed. Like when you start seeing things from that different perspective, things are going to go differently. Now, a lot of times people say, oh, well, if they regret breaking up and they're going to come back, so those things are contradictory, but they're actually not. We can regret breaking up and still know that it was the best choice. So I don't feel that this is a connection that's going to reconnect or rekindle. Um, I feel that there will have to be some major changes for this to happen because I don't feel that there's any part in your heart that's going to give up on wanting or the idea of being in a traditional committed relationship where I feel that this person, they may even be like polyamorous or want an open connection. You guys just are really, I don't feel like that matches with what you're both looking for. Okay, so that is the first part. I'm actually going to give me one moment. I'm going to take a picture with my camera. Um, Things to be crystal clear, but I just could not get it crystal clear. So sorry. Okay, sorry about that. But I want you to be able to read all the different details that are on here. Okay, so then we're going to set these to the side and we're going to do the three bonus cards. So, bonus card number one is about energy that you want in a relationship. Bonus card number two is what energy you should be focusing on for a relationship. And bonus card number three is energy that you actually like need in a relationship. We all have like needs. And I feel that this will show us kind of what your specific one is. So, card number one, the energy that you want. This is showing as the reverse Seven of Swords. It says trying to fix things and restitution. Also says caught red handed. I feel that you want this person to be on the same page that you are on. I feel that you have a lot of frustration with this not working out. I feel that you think and are kind of looking at it and you're like, no, but we can try and fix things. We can make things work. That is a path that you can choose to take. You have free will. No matter what the cards say, no matter what anyone else says, you can do whatever you want. And in some aspects of this connection, I feel that you've almost felt like there's like a fight feeling of like, no, this has to work out. So it's almost like wanting to like prove that you can make it work, or just like it's almost like your romantic energy. You know that song, looks like we made it. You kind of have associated this feeling of like, oh, we fight but we make up, and we love each other, and sometimes we just drive each other crazy. And you're actually kind of like perpetuating some of that energy, but this is not the only relationship that I feel that that's happened in. So I feel that you kind of like sometimes you do something where you want the person to pick you, you want the person to come back, you want them to see you as someone that they want to fight for. And so what's happening is you're creating relationships that include a lot of fighting. If you want a relationship that doesn't have a lot of the fighting and the back and forth and the we fight, we break up, if you don't want that energy, then you have to start thinking and looking at different types of energy. So, for example, it can be along the lines of like, we take care of each other so much. We just get each other. We have this connection. We are really respectful of each other because you're wanting them to be respectful. And so then that's what it has to be for everyone. So, card number two, focus on this energy. Wow, we have a lot of swords. Swords are about words. This says reverse three of swords, setting things right, forgiveness, and healthy connection. So wow, do you see this right here? Do you see the beauty of this? This is actually kind of cool. And I will send you pictures of these too. Um, because over here we have caught red-handed, setting things right, trying to fix things, forgiveness, restitution, healthy connection. So some of the things that are kind of happening with this person I don't feel are always a healthy connection. So some of this in this relationship with this person, in your desire to have a committed relationship with them, sometimes you weren't true to yourself. You didn't say the things you really wanted to say, and you didn't always stand up for yourself in the way you wanted to. So like if the person was late, you wouldn't be like, "Hey, this is really rude. Stop doing that." You know what I mean? You were like not really wanting, you were kind of like concerned, if I say how I really feel or what I'm thinking, are they going to leave? So you kind of like struggled with that a little bit with the connection with this person. So can you see how like restitution, kind of like trying to make things right? I don't feel that this person is really going to come back and make those changes for you. I also don't feel like you're going to get a lot of the answers that you've been looking for from this person directly. And I feel that that's because of that caught red-handed experience. Like, you know exactly what happened with this person. There's no part of you that doesn't know, oh, yeah, okay, they weren't always totally upfront with what they were saying. So this is the energy you want. You want that restitution. You want that trying to fix things. But your guides are wanting you to focus on this energy instead, forgiveness and healthy connections. Just because you forgive doesn't mean you reconnect. Card number three, the energy you need. The Eight of Pentacles. This is showing as verification, top in class, and master of craft. Now, I find this really interesting because we did have the world energy. Sorry, I'm moving the camera by moving the table a little bit. Let me shift that. Okay. We did have the world energy. So I feel like your guides are really saying, hey, we can help you get to this point. We can help you get to the energy that you're looking for, the healing that you are looking for. So I really feel that this is a situation where your guides are like, don't give up. Oh, like that didn't do it. Don't give up. This is something that we've got under control. Keep healing on these things. Keep working on those things, and we have got you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting my phone out. I just didn't want this to be even more later. So that's why I was like, let me just get something for you because you've been so patient. All right, so that was reading number one. And then the next one, because I do kind of feel it's interesting, I did kind of feel energetically like, okay, there's going to be some change. There's going to be a new person that's coming in. I actually feel that you already know this. I feel that you and your soul have kind of been going through the process of letting go. And it's difficult because I feel that you kind of invested a lot of yourself in this person. So don't forget to, call back your light. What that looks like is saying, I call back the energy that I put into the relationship that is mine, the energy that I need in my own life. You can call back that energy too. That will kind of help with some of that healing process. Okay, so the new love spread. How will I be treated by my next love? Advice I need to bring into my next relationship. And lessons I need to bring into my next relationship. All right, so card number one. Let me put my phone on silent really quick while I'm holding it. Okay. Card number one. How will I be treated by my new love? This is showing as the reverse Six of Pentacles. So currently, I feel that you haven't shifted some of the energy from your past relationship. So if you were to get into a new relationship right now, this is the energy that's coming into it. So I feel that there's a part of you that it's almost feeling like there's some connections. If you did some like laws of attraction work or spell work or candle work, I feel that some of that is keeping you in this connection as well. Because I feel that the struggling information, that new person coming in is going to have a struggle because I don't feel that you have fully disconnected or like cut ties from that other person. It is so long, it's been kind of like a rubber band, like push and pull kind of thing, that I don't feel that that has just been like cut and finished. So that if you were to start a new relationship, I feel that it would be more from the motivation of like, oh, I want them to see what they're missing. So that's not really about you having a new kind of like connection. It's about making that person feel bad, which I feel that that's also where like the selfish choices are coming in. So I would definitely feel that waiting for a moment, stepping back for a second before you're like ready for that new love, taking some time for yourself is going to be really beneficial. Card number two, advice I need to bring into my new relationship. This is the reverse Six of Cups. This is about setting unrealistic expectations and living in the past. So with this relationship specifically, I do feel that there were things that you and this person did not see eye to eye on, and things did not just balance for you. So I do feel that the next person that comes in, I do feel that they will be supportive. I feel that at the beginning you're going to kind of have some of that energy where it's like, what are the boundaries? What's acceptable? How are we going to do this? But I feel that bringing in that advice of make sure that your expectations are realistic for the relationship and the amount of time that you spent together and how much you know each other, those kind of things before it gets to that energy of wanting a commitment from that person. Lessons I need to bring into my next relationship. This is the reverse Queen of Cups. This says smothering and needy, insecure, and self loathed. So I feel that right here, so cups are about emotions. I feel that when you are looking at other people and you're wanting an emotional connection, sometimes you get a really good connection with the person and you really enjoy that connection with the person. So you become reliant on that connection. And I feel that getting to know yourself and starting a connection with yourself and a relationship with yourself should actually be your next love and the new love that you're working on. So I have a link to a free YouTube video that really helped me understand this. The guy's name is Matt. I can't think of his last name, but it's on my website in the free section. It's about an hour long, but it changed my life because basically the premise is you can't just jump into self-love. He explains like introducing yourself and being like, hey, hi, Sarah, which it's funny because my name is Sarah too. Hey, Sarah, I don't really know how to love you because I haven't really done that before. So I don't know what the expectations are, but can you please show me what you need and how I can meet those needs? And it took time, just like in a healthy relationship with a person who you want to be like a partner. It took time to develop my relationship with myself as well. So it kind of gave me an idea of what it looks like to start a relationship with another person and have that grow with that healthy amount of time and interaction. Okay, so let me take a picture of these. I'm gonna turn the timer off. I was taking cat pictures earlier. Okay, so we got those. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a dice reading now. So the way dice readings work is kind of like how tarot cards work, where you just see the words on them and you kind of feel the energy and see how they connect to the energy and what they lead you to give as information to the other person. So it's kind of something that your spirit guides can really use to give you personalized information. So this might not even be about love. We're going to see like what comes up for you. So the words, in case you can't really read them, the orange says vacation, the red says old, the pink says kind, blue says tears, and purple says sad. I feel that you are really stressed out about how you will be cared for. So that idea of like, who's going to be there for me? Who's going to help me when I can't help myself? What if something happens to me and I need someone there? Especially, I feel that you are concerned about like who's going to be there in my old age. So I guess this does go back to the romance connection. So I feel that the biggest thing I see with the orange here is you need to take a vacation from a lot of the you almost are I can feel this energy of like doomsday scrolling where you're like, what if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? And it's creating this place where you're not allowing your mind to feel safe and secure and relaxed, which is where I feel that the vacation die comes in. So I do feel that like you're almost accelerating how upset you are about certain topics. And I feel that that's coming in because there are some things to be upset about right now. It totally makes sense that you would be upset. But I feel that there needs to be a little bit of a shift with what you're looking for. And this can be where the vacation mentality comes in, of asking, why are things going to be okay? Why am I so loved? Why are my relationships so healthy? Why did I figure this out? Why was I able to do the things that I was scared of doing? Why do I have so much support? Because I need you to know. So, um, I have a friend anyway. You know how that's like friend, friend, friend. Anyway, they were these couple of ladies and they're buying homes so that they all can like connect and be there for each other in their older age. Like they're all retired. And I just thought, what a cool idea. What a cool concept that you can have people who are there for you without a ring on your finger. So I feel that giving yourself a real, and I also feel that there's somebody in your life who really almost nags you about getting in a relationship, or kind of they make you feel bad. It's kind of like, how come you're not married yet? Or, just they almost have like a timeline that they're giving you, and that's not your own timeline. And it's causing you a lot of tears that it's just more kind to yourself and you'll find less sadness to be able to take a step back from this topic that has really taken a lot of your time and energy and effort. And some of the people who came into your life that could have had the potential of being really good friends were not able to stay as really good friends because the expectation on them was, oh, are you here to do this so that I won't have this happen? And people don't like that idea of being the person who kind of makes everything all, like, oh, well, let's use all my resources to make everything okay. But that's kind of what happens is you want the other person to do that back to you. So you actually give away a lot of your resources, hoping that that person will find you as um, kind and stable and want to offer you the same thing. So basically, what I'm feeling to kind of like wrap up the three readings kind of fit each other. I feel I kind of suspected that's what might happen, but I do feel that sometimes there is some concern. So start building your community. Start building a community that is not based on romance, and allow yourself to still daydream if that's what makes you happy and what you want. That's totally fine, but also allow yourself to say, nobody really knows the future. We don't know how things are going to work out. What I'm really looking for is a support system that will be there and be loyal. So I also am looking for a community. We can also call in our soul tribes, which sometimes even includes our soulmates. So I would not make finding your like romantic partner your top priority at this time. But I don't feel that there is an absence of a romance for you. But I feel that setting it aside and allowing yourself to kind of clear up some of this energy will make things just move so much smoother for you. All right. Well, thank you so much for trusting me to read for you. Thank you for your patience. You can send me a message on Etsy and let me know if you want an email. Actually, you know what? I'll just send the pictures on Etsy. Okay. Thank you so much for trusting me to read for you, and I look forward to reading for you again.